Welcome back to my channel. In this video, I will show you how to germinate lemon seeds using 3 different methods. First, we put the lemon seeds we've extracted into a glass, and we let them soak for at least 24 hours. The purpose of this is that the unhealthy seeds will float to the top. The healthy ones will stay at the bottom, and we will use the healthy ones, meaning the seeds at the bottom. As I mentioned, we will germinate using 3 different methods. First, the swollen bag. The feature of this bag is that it's small, but when we add a bit of water, it turns into enough soil for germination. The second method is using the soil we normally use in plastic bags. And the third one is a bag that we will put inside a napkin and keep it, and close its mouth. So, we will use 3 different methods here. The seeds we took. What's the reason for this? When we soak it, we first need to wait for the shell to get wet and shrivel up, and then for the seed inside to warm up. But to speed up this process, we remove the shell. We're exposing the seed inside, which will at least give us an extra 2-3 days. We carefully peel off the shells. If you're a little rough, you'll split the seed in 2. That won't be useful for you. Do it slowly. As you can see, this is what a damaged seed will look like. Peel the shells off the other seeds like this. So, we need to remember this. Now we are doing the germination process. After germinating, we will take that sprout and put it in a large pot. Now, we will give it fertilizer. It will come to a certain color. After that, we will wait for it to produce lemons. No, it's not like that. Once it reaches a certain size, we have to graft it. We will graft it so that we can obtain healthy products. Now it's about grafting. In the video, I will show you how to remove all the seeds, but I won't show you that part in the video. I'm going to put 1 into the compressed soil. I want to put 2 in each of the 2 bags, so to be sure 1 can germinate early and the other late. For this reason, I will put them in pairs. Yes, we've peeled the shells off, as many seeds as we need. As you can see, there are no damages around it. I'm going to put these seeds in the soil now. First, I'm going to put it in the soil. As I mentioned earlier, I'm going to put 2 inside. I'm not pressing down too hard. I'm going to cover it with a little soil. I'm giving it some water to help it along. I'll give it a bit more the first time. I won't put it in the sun. I can place it behind the tool where it will get some sunlight. So it needs to be a bit warm. It shouldn't be below at least 20 degrees to allow the environment to develop. Secondly, I'm going to place 2 of these on the paper towel. I'll place it like this and then I'll wrap it in the bag. Why shouldn't it get air? Because I'm going to moisten this paper towel. After moistening it, I'll close the clip, as I don't want the moisture to evaporate and escape from the bag. Do not place it in the bag in the sun. If possible, you can put it in a dark place as it will not absorb moisture. But I'm going to place it in a normal bright spot, like near the library. It shouldn't get direct sunlight. I will wait with emptiness. We need to place this inside in an orderly manner. The edges shouldn't be left open. As I said, the moisture shouldn't evaporate and escape. The paper towel definitely needs to stay moist. We don't put these directly in the sun. We won't put any soil, nor any potting mix, nor the seeds that we are waiting to germinate in this bag. If you put it in the sun, it will dry out directly. When it is set up, germination won't happen. This applies to the soil. There will be a slight warm sunlight behind the tool. It won't get strong sunlight. It will get sunlight. It won't get strong sunlight. We will preserve it that way. Now let's talk about the potting mix. What did we say? When we add a little water to the potting mix, it will start to swell. There's a special mix in this. In the potting mix, I am very pleased with this. So if you can find this, you can do most of the germinations with it. I recommend it, it's not something very expensive. Here, After the potting mix absorbs the water, you can see how it expands in slow motion. The potting mix has swelled, meaning it has enough volume to germinate the seed. I'm pouring out the excess water here. I left a little water underneath. I placed the seed back on top, and I'm pressing it down gently because it has softened now. Let it go in a little. I'll cover the top too. All right, I will close it. All right, this is ready. Let me pour out the excess water again. Now we will wait for all three of them to germinate. Let's see, which one will germinate first? Let's say so. Let's check in about a week and a half. I can see it through the bag. There's a little sprouting happening. I wanted to check on these. First, I'm going to take the seed out of the swollen potting soil. I don't want to damage it. No germination? Yes, no germination. Germination triangles peat. Germination will occur. Let's take a look at our normal peat. Yes, the sprouting has started. It has started to move into the soil. Nice. I will place back in its spot. We had put 2 here. See the other side. There is no sprout in the other core. So this one will be a little shorter. Its development will start later. Now, I'll take a look at the bag as well. It was already slightly visible from the outside. Germination. But I didn't think that the one in the soil, that is not the swelling peat, but the one on the second look, would take this long to sprout. At first I thought this one in the bag would sprout faster. Look, this one has started sprouting. One of them has started. There is no sprouting in the other one. But this one is short. So what was our goal here? It was in a peat pot, a regular bag with the soil which we call peat. We also tried to germinate that one, and also with a napkin inside the bag. Actually, all 3 of them do the job. But the goal here was to see which one would sprout faster. I wanted to try that. Right now there's neither peat nor a bag. So the classic method, we know, the one sold in supermarkets and flower shops. The peat we call the soil in the mixture. I see that I'm getting better yields. Of course, we shouldn't forget this. I put some plastic cups on top of these glasses again. The steam circulates inside again, like this. It comes back to the soil. I never dried out the soil. So the same situation was in the bag. And a month later, the condition of our seedlings is that the peat pot has different materials in it, which helps them develop a bit faster. Even though it took longer to germinate and sprout, I also put this one in the other peat soil. As I said, one of them is taller and the other one is shorter. Here, there are double cups. Why are there double cups? I made holes at the bottom of the cup with the soil so that the drainage gel I added can flow down. It doesn't stay too moist. It doesn't stay too dry. Just the right consistency. If you ask what was in the bag, I gave that to my friend. Because I'm going to use the one on the left, this one provides the best growth. I will continue with this for the other stages. And this is the condition of our seedling after 2 months since germination. Can't we get fruit from this seedling? Of course we can, but we need to wait quite a bit. If you want to get fruit in a shorter time, you need to graft it. Lemon vaccine. In one technique, it is done in September, October. In another technique, it is done in March, April, May. I will shoot a video about this. I will publish it on my channel. Our lemons development is progressing like this. If you like this video, please don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel to watch my other videos, and make sure to turn on the notification bell.